So this is a video game called RoadKill.
Who came to kill, but stayed to...
By Terminal Reality, the developers of BloodRayne. So it's sort of a tie-in to my playthroughs of that series. I like BloodRayne well enough. They are sloppy game developers. But RoadKill is like an open world Twisted Metal inspired by Grand Theft Auto. Surely it's gonna be fantastic. Well, I won't poison the well. I think I've already poisoned the well. I've made my feelings pretty clear. But this game is clearly beautiful and beloved by many. I will say the flaw with this game is a unique one. It is not like any of the other card combat games we've seen. Hooray for uniquely flawed games. I'm gonna have to be very quick with muting the game sound. So watch out for that as we go through this cutscene. And mute. So they licensed Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult. And they will shove it in your face at every opportunity. They were very proud that they bought the rights to play that song in their video game. And right now, they are playing it for absolutely no reason. I guess they're showing like a post-apocalyptic world and it's super corny and on the nose to play Don't Fear the Reaper while you do that. So that's something. Now we can actually hear the game a little bit.
Rapid away of the organism. Government agencies report the failure to check the spread of the disease now called the Rock. All exits, including freeways, have been sealed off. The National Guard now control all checkpoints. Everything is the governor has declared a state of martial law. I repeat that martial law has been declared.
It's coming back.
There's no government anymore. Don't fool yourself that it still exists. There's no law out there.
Man, you got that right.
Nope. We're not gonna hear the solo. So right now, the guy on the radio is ranting about how everyone should come to Paradise City. They're not playing Paradise City the way they should be. They're still playing Blue Oyster Cult.
The world rests in God's hands.
There we go. God, Ripper. That old point-and-click adventure, which is basically like a licensed adaptation of Don't Fear the Reaper into a video game. Ripper is not a good game, but it does have Christopher Walken. So, I hope that was not too much Blue Oyster Cult to get my video blocked and pulled and deleted from history.
We got booze at Uncle Woody's. We got the hottest hookers around. Come right on in and look at them. We've got dirty hookers, cheap, naughty, any kind of...
Oh, you messing with the wrong bitch, asshole.
Shut up, fuckbag. You must be the new guy.
We got that too.
Yeah, the name's Mason.
Good. You can shack up down the street. Meet me later. We've got a job for you.
So come one, come all to Uncle Woody.
God, I wish he was sexually suggestive there on accident. Like it wasn't a double entendre. It is a double entendre. So, we also need to mute the radio, because that is full of licensed music. I mentioned this game was inspired by Grand Theft Auto, right? It's pretty egregious. So here we are. We're driving, I guess... Well, it's an El Camino, so it's got to be Brimstone. But it's painted like Spectre. So it could be anything. Even a brand new, unique vehicle, unlike anything we've ever seen. The audio balancing in this game is atrocious, and there are no subtitles. So I have no idea what any of the people are saying during most of the cutscenes. But at least there probably won't be very much more licensed music in any of them. We really ruined that guy's day. But we weren't supposed to, so... You're wanted somewhere on the minimap. Look at how bad these textures are. I believe this game is from 2003, so... early-ish in the PS2 lifecycle. And an open-world game by the developers of BloodRayne is pretty ambitious. Those BloodRayne devs being incredibly low budget, we'll say. Here we are in Paradise City. Oh, that's right. Since we should be hearing music, let's hear some music. As I get out of this gulch I drove myself into accidentally. That probably is a car part. As Grand Theft Auto style, there's collectibles strewn all over the place. You can unlock new cars, you can upgrade your car, I think. I know you can unlock new cars. I forget if it's all based on story progression, though. Oh god, I don't even want to see what the signs say. One of them is an advertisement for cigarettes that says cancer sticks. There, nummy. The chicken that what? The chicken that burned the ship. That's not even a joke. That's nothing. That's me, my net, and fat. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of jokes here. So I'm just gonna head for the G on the map. The main thing about this being an open world game is that it just means there's a lot of downtime between missions. Where you just have nothing to really do. Here's our machine gun. That guy reminded me that I have a machine gun. So we'll play with that a little bit. There's seems to be no punishment for just murdering people in the street. Because that would require programming something to happen. If you just decide to go on a rampage. Here's our garage. That's the G. And currently we have no other vehicles besides the cojones. I'm glad I checked the garage so that I can learn the name of the cojones. Okay, I can just like drop mines right now because I got a pickup. But for the most part, I'll be relying on machine guns for everything. That is the fatal flaw of this game. 99% of the combat is machine gun based. So, like, imagine Twisted Metal with no projectiles, just machine guns. Ramming is very, very ineffective. So it's really just all this. This and the turret on the back of the vehicle. Which, if I recall correctly, gets manually used by various characters. Someone will pop out, use that for me. I've got another passenger, briefly. So the cutscene didn't really tell us this, but we are taking a tour of Paradise City. We have to go through all the green dots.
Let's head over to the rec center. The local riffraff uses the hideout for Maxwell and his second. They're the guys that run Paradise City. Hell, sometimes they think they run Lava Thor.
My passenger is just mumbling at me, completely incoherent. I have absolutely no idea what he's saying. That would be the case if I weren't playing music over it. Just like I said, miserable audio balancing. You have B.W. Johnson. Not even really a joke there. First I thought I said Big Johnson. Would have been closer. We'll just run people over to amuse ourselves. Now there is an actual airport we can go to. Twisted Metal Harbor City also had an airport level, which I am not able to play. Gotta get a good eyeful of this side. Super Flicks. Don't worry about any optical illusions. I've never played Burnout Paradise. I know it has an open world element. I had to assume it's better than this game's. Now they want me to go to the garage. Let's first get this box. It's got some kind of gun inside. One of 4 parts for a laser trip mine. Wet Hole Pub. Can't miss that. And really good porn. That's such a non-joke that it becomes sort of a joke. I appreciate that, at least. It's less of nothing than the rest of the game so far. But we'll find our own amusement here. In a game that seems determined not to let us have fun. Like starting your game by forcing you through a series of checkpoints. That's a very bad sign. Got toes. That could be a joke. This does not appear to be the blue rings. I've taken a wrong turn. Use the garage to switch vehicles. We only have one, so it's useless to us. Now we can actually go start a mission. Over at the M. Being summoned in an Irish accent. This game needs subtitles so bad it hurts. They are not coming. Okay. On to Uncle Woody's, and we can't miss a word of this.
Look, I'm trying to be reasonable. I just can't come up with it before then.
I don't care. I have to answer to Uncle Woody, and that means you answer to me. I'll be paying you a visit and bringing along some friends this time. I'm sure you still remember my friends.
Yeah, I remember.
We're through. I'll see you tonight. I'm trying to be reasonable. Oh, and send in a new guy. You, new guy. You here for business, or you here for pleasure?
Business. Passing through my way to Paradise City. Heard you were looking for help.
Paradise City, is it? Nice bold thoughts for a nobody. You've got to earn some respect first, mate. And respect don't come easy around here.
Well, I'm not here to ride the sit and spin, pal.
Well, usually Uncle Woody runs this show. But he's busy right now. So if you want to do me a favor, go over to the Palace Hotel and pick up any scrap you can find. Then pick up some weapons. And if you can handle that, I might have another job for you. Freak.
Another fetch quest.
Alright, we gotta go pick up the scrap first, so head to the Palace Hotel.
Let's see if I can find this scrap. Oh, it's on the other side of the map. Lucky me. No wonder they didn't go themselves. It's not that it's difficult, it's just inconvenient. But we do have actual, like, violence. Someone was briefly trying to prevent me from achieving a goal. Yeah, look at these guys. So I first found out about this game watching a video about other car combat series. Or rather, like, I think an overall retrospective of the car combat genre. And the person making that video said this game was a brilliant proof of concept for the idea of open world car combat. Surely, it was the wave of the future, and people should do it more often. I'm not of that opinion myself. Eventually this guy will die. So that's what combat amounts to in this game. You just sort of press bumpers up against somebody, and you run that machine gun until one of you dies. It's another game that was frequently compared to Twisted Metal, but it really doesn't have that Twisted Metal feel in any way. Now we're headed to Shoot Your Load Guns. Lava Falls, Arizona. So we know where we are, even though it's Paradise City. Yeah, if you like horrible, cringe-inducing humor, this is the place for you. Go to Blister Canyon. Guess what highway it's on? I bet you can't guess if they're gonna put a number in a game. What could it be? Probably the most gut-busting number there is. Oh, we've been here. Seen all these signs. How do I get over there, though? Do I approach it from a different angle? I always just ignore combat in this game. It's really tedious. I truly wanted to do like a full playthrough of this game.
Personal favorite of mine. That baby really tears shit up.
Looks like there was a wee bit of trouble last night. The gauchos left one of our own for the scavengers. Go return the favor. Give those bastards something to talk about.
You heard the man. It's payback time.
Now we have to go do car combat. Gotta take out the Gaucho. Or Guacho, was it? Whoever it is, it's over at the Hobag. Visit Booty Island. Where you can find pirates and kids. Leave kids out of this. Grand Theft Auto did. I should really stop reading these signs. They're terrible. It's almost unfair to the game to read the signs that they put in the game. Makes them look even worse than they ought to. Okay, here's our guy. One bullet and he should be down.
Make a name for yourself and get Uncle Woody's attention? Hell, anybody's attention. That's
Oh, it was a gardening store. Hence, the hoe bag. See, it was a clever joke. Not just random vulgarity. Crab zone. Yep. Nothing to say about that. It's just crab zone. But yeah, I wanted to do a full playthrough of this game because I like the idea of doing a open world car combat game. Been looking for an excuse to do open world games, quite frankly. So I was just trying to find any way to make this entertaining. And I couldn't figure it out. I don't think I'm doing it right now. This game resists fun. But there is a specific thing I'm trying to get to. When we get there, we will never speak of this game again. It's not very far away. I think it's when we meet Uncle Woody, if I recall correctly. And that's clearly what we're driving towards now. I'll drop these canisters of something. Run over another victim. Am I supposed to go in here? Get a secret prize if I do. It appears to be a piece of a vehicle, such that if I get all the pieces, I will unlock a new vehicle. Some of the vehicle designs are mildly amusing in this game. We won't really see any, unless we're stuck with this thing for a long time. It's a real pain to unlock new cars. You gotta get all those collectibles. I think they're also unlocked at story points. I don't know. I've never gotten a new car in this game. Yep. There's our exit. Might as well touch this thing. We'll have laser trip mines in no time. Okay, story levels do officially give you cars from time to time. That guy's running away. That's something. That approaches gameplay. Gotta chase a guy down. We got a little bit of tracking on our machine gun. Such that the game basically plays itself. They're still praised for allowing it to play itself. So far, death is virtually impossible. Like, we wouldn't be able to lose these missions if we tried.
Let me tell you something. One thing I can't stand is a dirtbag that can't keep his fucking mouth shut. Lesson number one. Never let anyone outside the family know your fucking business. Especially Uncle Woody's business. This scumbag tipped off the gauchos. They're waiting for him over at the parking garage. Want you to go there in his place. Warn those fucking pricks. No, I don't ever want to see you again. Do we understand each other? No. I don't think you do. Oh!
That's a real nasty slice you got there, pal.
Oh,
yeah, the fucking guy moved though, didn't he?
Good one-liner.
Gabe thinks you'll need someone to watch out for you, so I'll take over the...
I always felt the cutscenes in this game were unbelievably sparse. They all feel like they should have something else to them. Some kind of sound effects, some kind of music happening. Just something there to give them a little more texture. So they fall really flat. The Grand Theft Auto ones. All their cutscenes have a cinematic angle to them. A lot of personality. It's just an ephemeral thing that this game doesn't quite pull off. Now our character is on the back of the El Camino, manning the turret, taking care of all the combat for us. It's just fully automatic. I'll just follow the map and see what happens. Why were you in the airport? I think... I shouldn't think. I should just follow the dots. No thinking, once again, let the game play itself.
There he is. Let's get that piece of shit.
Here we go. He is melting before my very eyes. He's dead. The ragdolls are vaguely amusing. The way floppy corpses just land on you anytime you kill something. We've been to Pill Stop several times. Now I need to go back. There are multiple cities you get to play through, and this is just the starting one. It's a good thing you're not locked here for the entire game, because this area is pretty dull. Turret section. They just keep sending us after people who are on foot. They get annihilated instantly. It doesn't matter at all. They have no chance of killing us. I killed an ass clown, or I'm becoming an ass clown? I think it's the latter. That seems to be a rank.
Everything is ready, baby. I told them exactly what you said. All they need is a time and a place.
That a girl? Uncle Woody's such a fuckstick. Me and Chino are gonna run this show soon. Oh, yeah. Alright. Go pick up my car over at the airport. Get it repaired, and then bring it back here.
Nice cans.
We got inter-gang conflict. That guy's working against Uncle Woody. Better hope we don't have to kill him at some point. I mean, knowing the Grand Theft Auto inspiration, you end up killing absolutely every NPC you meet in a GTA game, so it does seem a little inevitable. How do I get up there? Not this way. Not even slightly. I'm glad that, like, driving around on the beach doesn't slow us down or anything. The traction is ridiculous, but it does make for a better game. That we're not constantly getting stuck on stuff. Barely feels like we're in a car. But we look like we're in a car. Sometimes that's all that matters. Doing a terrible job of getting into this airport. I think this is our entrance. Beautiful. There's even a few planes scattered around. Okay, here's the guy's car.
Man, this car's all beat to shit. We better go fix her up.
It's all wrecked. We gotta fix it. Or Cabe will be mad. Why does he have a peace sign on his car? That does not seem to be his MO. What happens now? Nothing. I just fail a jump.
Oh, hey, and I forgot to tell you, I had a wee bit of trouble with the Sentinels last night. That's why I took the car to the airport. They may be after your ass, so watch out.
Okay, we got a riot. As your riot level increases, it spells out the word riot. And now we've got an R. That's our GTA stars, I guess. Do they want me to go to the shop? They probably pointed it out for a reason. Take these. Don't really need them. Let's see, over here. Haven't been to the shop yet, so. Now we gotta buy a nitrous tank. Not only are we, like, getting this guy's car for him and fixing it, we're upgrading it so it's better than it's ever been before. I have no idea if the upgrades persist between vehicles.
But there's another little trick to get the Sentinels off your ass.
There's a blue thing. Don't know what the blue thing is. I'm not allowed to touch it. The primer blueprint. There, I killed somebody. Oh, that's nitrous. So now, as I boost around, I can pick up more nitrous. Looks like nitrous is a toggle. You hit that button and you boost until you hit the button again. So now I'm supposed to heal myself once more. And all the healing items are in inconvenient spots. There's a good one. That's what they want? No, apparently not. What do they want? We head around here, we'll find out.
That should cool things down. Let's get this car back to Cabe.
Okay. Bribe stars. They make things less riotous. Very important tutorials on what they reskinned all the classic Grand Theft Auto pickups as. And also vehicle upgrades. Those aren't really a thing in Grand Theft Auto. They might have become a thing at some point, but I don't recall any instance of vehicles having upgradability. Gotta see what this sign says. It's just graffiti. And we're not supposed to have aggression on us right now, but we do. Seems like even 0 aggression means some aggression. Character is just that hated. And we're right next to where we get our missions. Lucky us.
So do you like my boobs?
Alright. Looks like we'll have to make do with 3 then, won't we? Hang on. Alright, listen. Seems we've got a troublemaker. We had a 4th girl for tonight, but she got knocked around. The gaucho that did it is pumping us out of business. He fucks with us. We fuck with him. He has a shipment of booze coming in for his nightclub. I want you to drive over to the club and wait for that shipment to arrive. And when it does, I want you to destroy all of it. Oh, yeah, and one more thing. Drive over to the funhouse when you're finished. Uncle Woody wants to meet with you. Looks like you're moving up, mate. Alright, girls, time to figure out which one of you little trollops gets to party with Uncle Woody tonight.
Oh my.
What say you give us a taste then?
Oh no, I like it all over my chest.
Okay, we're gonna meet
This job, I'll let you do the shooting.
Uncle
I know how
Woody.
much fun you had blowing the hell out of Wade's shop.
I think is the moment I've been waiting for. Not that it's good. Press L1 to perform a quick turn. That works. Controls are inverted, which I wasn't expecting. They are shooting grenades at me, which is doing quite a bit of damage. Maybe we should try dodging, driver. Nope, didn't matter. And I'm no longer an ass clown, I'm an intern. Hell of an upgrade there. Are they driving me to Uncle Woody, or is anything happening at all? Okay, I'm back in control. Lucky me.
For the following late-breaking news report. Earlier today, violent gunplay was reported in the vicinity of the Backdoor nightclub. Onlookers have testified that the deadly squabble was between 2 rival gangs, the Daredevils and the Gauchos. 2 of their Kleinschlanger beer transport trucks were also damaged during the incident. A service will be held tomorrow for the lost beer. May God be with them.
We're learning all sorts of crap from a very important news bulletin. Okay, this looks like a new mission type. Suicide. Oh boy. Kinda wish I'd healed up my vehicle before starting this. Kinda wish I hadn't started this at all. Unlimited ammo and everything is one-hit kills. And all of our targets are very far away. I'm still sniping them occasionally. Is there like a zoom in or something? I had 1 grenade I was able to launch with the L3 button of all things. That wasn't a suicide bomber, that was just a pedestrian. See, I can't kill them because they're very far away. Okay, this is not a good mission. Is there a way to end this? Let me out. I think the only way would be to die. Because, yeah, now we're on stage 2.
I'm right here inside your head.
Indeed. It's a whole game based on RoadKill from Twisted Metal. Please come blow me up. RoadKill me now. Beautiful. Just one touch and you're dead. That is kind of hilarious. So yeah, I'm not doing that again. We'll follow the M for mission. We should have a new mission giver now. It should be Uncle Woody himself.
Who doesn't love an ice cream cone?
Hell yes. Thank you so much, Rio Dice.
Who doesn't love an ice cream cone?
We got a race ahead. Don't want to go through the race.
Who doesn't love an ice cream cone? Who doesn't love an ice cream cone?
Not taking the most efficient route here. And just about every single person who tuned into this stream ended up with a gift sub. If they didn't have themselves a sub of their own. It was a good day to tune in. And a lot of fun was had. And continues to be had? Even I'm not so sure about that statement. Do I get to Uncle Woody? Where are you at? That's definitely a race mission. Severely disinterested. Doing any such thing. There's the goods.
I want to show you something, boss.
Well, look what we have here.
I found him nosing around the park.
Get him out of there. Bring him inside. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hello? Anybody running this freak show?
So, you are the new guy I've been hearing about. Come over here. Let me get a look at you. Know anything about these guys?
Not anything I want to remember.
Well, the friend of this piece of shit drove off in one of my trucks. I want you to chase him down and get my goods back. Make sure and recover all the cargo. I don't know what these guys are up to, and I don't really care. When someone starts snooping around in my business, I'm gonna start snooping around in theirs. Hey, Scumpface, what are you looking for? Don't think that keeping your mouth shut is gonna save your ass.
All right, every single cutscene has to involve a murder. And then we end the cutscene and a guy's wiggling on my bumper. Just having a little party. I envy his positive attitude, quite frankly. So Uncle Woody is harmless. Not really much of a stereotype at all. So we'll keep playing this game until we find what I'm looking for. Unless it's much further than I remember. But I don't think it's very far into the game. We'll just keep watching cutscenes that have a lot of dead air in them. That just involve an arbitrary murder. It's drawn out for a very long time. Here's where we want to be. Why did we go to the Crab Shack? Just to get a foot long? I like the lightning storm. That's a cute effect, even though there's no rain. Blind Melon would be thrilled by the circumstances of this lightning storm. That weird octopus, probably less so. We want to be back here again. They keep sending me to this exact spot on the map. Because it's where weapons live. Okay. We got a rear view mirror. Good for us. And they're teaching us how to drop bombs, a thing I've been doing plenty already.
We found that fucker in the tunnel. Go get my cargo and get back here. I don't have all fucking day.
Give me a dot on the minimap and I'll do it. I obey dots, and that is it.
Alright, he's taking off. Let's get him!
There we go. Kill this guy in, what, 20 seconds?
Go easy on that trigger. Don't destroy the merchandise.
Oh, we can't kill him. We just gotta scoop garbage up off the street. Now they're sending enemies. Here's the rain.
Maybe write a letter to an old high school sweetheart. I don't care. I don't give a crap. This is Heath McGilroy with another late-breaking weather report.
They're attempting some Grand Theft Auto radio commercial humor. Mileage may vary as to the efficacy of what they're doing. Prefer not to fail this mission, because that would cost me precious time. But I just failed this mission. Ooh. Oh, it sent me back here? Why back there? Oh, that's a good joke. So this is an Atlas. It's Atlas. Good stuff. Gotta check out his namesake then. There we go. So that mission was not hard in the slightest. Just kind of annoying. Getting back to where I got it in the first place is super annoying though. The layout of this city, I'm not a fan. I'll head all the way through the tunnel. See where it gets me. I think it lets out near the entrance to the park where Uncle Woody and his gang do all their business. Clowns that they are. With their ridiculous, iconic haircuts. Alright. Oh, I gotta stop inside the circle. Just touching it does not count. There's the circle. Skip the cutscene. And chase the car. I got the hood ornament. The hood ornament is back. Awesome. It's like it's part of the mission. That they spawn a guy inside your hood every time you start this mission. Gotta go all the way back to the crab shack, though. That puts a damper on it. So this mission is cross the entire map, then cross it back, and then follow a bunch of checkpoints across the entire map again. There we go. We pissed off the gauchos, which I think is why we did that. Now we pick up bombs for a non-combat mission. Hit triangle to confirm that we're aware of that tutorial that they gave us once before.
We found that sucker in the tunnel. Go get my cargo and get back here. I don't have all fucking day.
Spawn the cargo. And I'll go get it. Hopefully. Surely I won't fail this mission twice. Yeah, all the vehicles in this game have a very Carmageddon vibe to them. And the humor certainly does as well. We'll get him in the sense that we won't touch him at all, but we will follow him very closely. Gain like 4 seconds per package that I pick up. Just ignore the enemies. Oh, that's right, I had turbo. There. I no longer have turbo. They certainly have a lot of bombs. Whoa, too many goddamn bombs. All right. Well, that sucks. In fact, I dare say this mission sucks. I did not fail this on my practice attempt. So that's weird. Is there anything else at all that I can do? Because I am not attempting this mission again. Yeah, I probably needed to use the rear bombs there. I'm allowed to drive the Bulldog. It does appear that I only have one mission unlocked at a time, and then like side quests that are horrible. Yeah, it's super weird that I played this game before. I had no such problems with anything. I died in one mission because I didn't know what the button for using the machine gun was. And I just steamrolled the game. Well, much as I'd like to throw this game in the trash and never speak of it again, do feel that I owe this horrible mission one more attempt. At least I'm on the right side to get into the park. That was the hard part last time. Going through all the checkpoints also ain't great. Launch that, get us past that, and get our friend again. Our wacky arms inflatable man to cheer us on. Cops are yelling at me for some reason. Haven't even done anything. So I guess this time we'll attempt to use the rear bombs. Because the enemy vehicles just melt us if I don't do that. Yep. Not navigating especially well. The smaller vehicle handled these streets way more easily. So switching to this thing might have been a mistake. Hopefully it has better armor. So that it doesn't melt immediately. Grab our weapons diligently. Get the weapon. I believe the cargo will spawn right about here. Yep. Pretty much right on top of where it's going to be, but now my health is terrible. So these guys. So I gotta find some kind of health refill somewhere. Should be one in the park. Let's see. It's still there. Good. I missed it. The hitboxes are much, much smaller than the red orb. But there. We're all set. We're ready to do the cargo chase again. Only not so much anymore. They're way more aggressive this time. Trying to drop napalms on them, as is my only hope. Get the hell out of my way, if you don't mind. I've got a little bit extra time. As long as I get all the remaining cargo pickups at top speed. Just following the minimap, ignoring the enemies. There's some cargo over here. Skip the bridge, but it's no! Tiny hitboxes, why? God, there's so much more cargo still. And I exploded. Okay, this game sucks. Alright, I picked a faction car. Picking that car was a terrible idea. Made my hitbox bigger, and made the enemies much more aggressive. So aggressive I couldn't possibly have survived. But yeah, as noted, this game sucks. So, what I was trying to get to is there's an entire faction of gay stereotypes in this game. And you meet them fairly early on. And of course they like hit on you the whole time. That guy who like winked at us while we were first coming into Paradise City. He was probably part of that faction. And then you gotta do a whole bunch of missions for them, and then you end up killing them because, of course, it's a Grand Theft Auto clone. So, I wanted to show that off. It's a whole bunch of lisping dialogue. It's not even that offensive, it's just kind of annoying. Very uninformed. And just generally bad. And that's my review of RoadKill. It's just generally bad. No real selling points whatsoever. Whole lot of mechanics. They don't really amount to very much. And the open world just wastes your time. But hell. I mean, the missions are fine. Little annoying. And the fact that you should use the default vehicle for such a long time. Less than ideal. I do feel the world itself is incredibly bland. Ultimately, it just feels like Grand Theft Auto where you're not allowed out of the car. So your options are dramatically limited. And thus, your ability to have fun is much lower. Not a fan of old RoadKill. And I have no interest in playing it any further, or even having played it this far. Let's see. There doesn't appear to be any way out of this game. Because if they gave you the option, you would escape immediately. There we go. Gotta hit the suicide option. Boom. The many other times I died, it didn't tell me I was toasted. But this time I got toasted. So, draw your own positives out of our brief time with RoadKill. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you somehow enjoyed what we've seen here. This is why I resisted playing this game for so long. But I am honor-bound to show off just about every car combat game I can think of. Check another one off the list. See you again soon, and have a good one.